Oh, one sec, one sec. Oh, it's actually right this time. Soon. Oh my god. Yes, sir. Great Chrissy, welcome. Mini game. We're in the metaverse, the terminal. Not for long. We're gonna start soon. Just setting a couple things up. I think we're good. Oh shit. Okay. 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 I think. Yes. Alright, alright, alright. A new day, a new coding agent. This was released like I think a couple of days ago, but this blog post from yesterday/today. I mean, I'm 7 hours ahead from GMT. Shout out to BuilderIO. They do great stuff around technology. They have around coding, around making software. They had this visual copilot thing, kind of like they had this really cool Figma plugin, Figma to code, design to code. Seems like maybe that's their main product now. I don't know. Probably. Let's have a look. Yeah. Because they also have the CMS that comes with that. But yeah, it was really impressive. Like they could take a Figma mockup and reliably turn that into code in like whatever framework, like React, Vue, Tailwind, whatever, really easily and really reliably. And they're really good about showing you how they did it and kind of their process in developing the software as well. And yeah, just yesterday they came out with this thing called Micro Agent, which I think is also open source. And this is their blog post on it. They introduce it as an actually reliable AI coding agent, kind of taking shots at some of the other coding agents that kind of give you the code without testing it. And the kind of thing that Micro Agent does differently is kind of write tests and test the code and, kind of iterate in this loop autonomously to fix code if it fails tests and like kind of keep iterating until the test pass. This isn't something completely new. We've seen this before with, I think one of the first times I saw it was with, actually even before that, I was going to say ChatDev. ChatDev really impressed me with their coding review agent and kind of how they had the software engineering team, and one of the agents was the code reviewer slash code tester. They would actually run tests on the code and send it back to the code writer, the programmer, the coder before saying that they're done. But even before that, I remember there was this script called Wolverine. This was ages ago, before we had a lot of these agent frameworks even. And what Wolverine was just a single file, Python file, but you could point it to another Python command and say like keep fixing the code until this Python command runs without errors kind of thing, which was really cool. And yeah, and now obviously we're gonna see that better. One thing that I think micro agent can do that's really cool is work with their visual assistant. We'll get into that, but pretty much the visual copilot, and it's something that I've been waiting for. Is we've had it's like we've as I just said, we've had these agents that are able to kind of see errors and iterate on errors and fix errors because that's all text. That's really easy for LLMs to process text and generate code to try fix the errors that come in text. But what we need to do, the kind of next step, is to iterate on visuals or user interfaces. So we do have multimodal language models now that can see images and stuff. So if we can kind of write tests for like visual tests, like this button should be, in the top right corner with this much padding or whatever, and then we're able to take a screenshot of the user interface and see whether that test passed or not, and write code to fix the visual tests. Um, I think that's really exciting and the next step for these agents. And I think micro agent kind of hints at that. I don't know. We'll find out. I haven't used it before. We're gonna go into it for the first time on this stream. Yeah. So welcome to the stream, guys. Let's see who we got online. Yo, shout out to Badrix, Parts Motor, Gigi Ojoy. I don't know this language. Flash Webby, Criticusi. Nice. Sponsored? No, this isn't sponsored. I'm just this is something I'm very interested in, so I will be doing this myself. Welcome, welcome. My stream is choking. All right, let's have a look at the stream quality. Thanks to all the subs as well. Looks okay as well. I think you mewing in the thumbnail. Yeah, yeah. This is funny. I kind of noticed that. It's just a screen grab. The mewing. That's good. Good meme. I thought I'd mix it up because I'd been reusing the same kind of image for the past three. So I grabbed a new one for this one. And it's happened to be a mewing thumbnail. So yeah. Yeah, thanks everyone that subbed as well. And I should actually shout out my the members. Can we see that? We have a bunch of member shout outs. I said I'd do that. Hold on. Let's see. How can I find the members? Maybe I'll do it next stream. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll shout them out next stream. I'll do it at the start. I think that's a good way to do it. But yeah, thanks everyone that subbed. Unfortunately, I can't see it live. But yeah. Let's get into this. Oh, there's so many. We got like 200 subs randomly yesterday. And I posted about it on YouTube and Twitter, and apparently it's because ALX Africa shouted me out. So thank you so much, ALX Africa. I think they are kind of like a course where people learn about tech, and they specifically have an AI course. Where can I see my posts? Doesn't look like there's a post section. But yeah, oh, maybe community. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, if you look at this, look, this is my subscriber, like new subscribers over the whole year. And we've had some big spikes before, but yesterday I've had my biggest spike ever. It was like 200 subs in one day. It's crazy. And yeah, ALX Africa supposedly had recommended me. So thank you so much to ALS Africa. Let's type that in this reply. Thank you, ALX Africa. I tried to find like if they had that online, but I think it's like a paid course, so I couldn't find specifically where they shouted me out. So it's probably on like some private paid course or something, I'd assume. Yeah. Anyway, should we get into it? Let's see, micro agent. I'll quickly read chat before starting. Do I have a Samsung phone? Yes, I do. Go to earnings. Yeah, I can show you my earnings. It's not much. I don't make too much from YouTube. Something like, I think this is in Australian dollars as well. Yeah, like 150 for the month. And yeah, if you look at subs, I got that big spike yesterday. But yeah, these are modest numbers. You know, we're growing every day though, so hopefully all these stats will keep going up. I'm wearing headphones. Sometimes I hear stuff and I'm like, what is that? Yeah, okay. Let's do it. Wait, could you guys hear that? Let me just check the sound. No, it's all good, all good, all good. Congratulations. Thank you, VCAP. Okay, so yeah, as I said, micro agent, instead of getting straight to writing the code, it seems like it writes tests first for whatever you ask, and then it will write code after that, and then keep trying to see if the code that it wrote passed the test before saying, okay, we're done. Um, Yeah, should we read this? I don't know about you, but I always find like finding new ways to make my job easier. AI-assisted coding tools like Copilot and ChatGPT show a lot of promise in generating code. However, if you've used these tools, you find that, not always they produce code that works correctly out of the box. It might seem plausible at first glance, but when you try to run it, you find bugs, edge cases, etc. This can lead to a frustrating loop of trying the generated code, finding issues, and going back and forth with the AI. That's why BuilderIO has built MicroAgent, which is open source, a new open source tool to solve this, I guess. um, yeah, so delivering the benefits of AI-assisted coding while mitigating the problems of unreliable code generation. So how it works, you describe your function, it generates tests, writes the code, and keeps iterating until the tests pass, which is really cool. Here's a little 30-second demo. They've asked it to write a TypeScript function that, given an array of strings, groups them into anagrams. It writes a test, generates code, and if all tests pass, and then you can have a look at the code as long with the tests. And that's also another cool thing, is now you also have the unit tests with the code. So in the future, when you're adding more code, you'll always have those original unit tests to know whether the new code breaks the old code or not, which is really good. They compare it to other agents like AutoGPT, which they say tend to go off the rails with compounding errors and unexpected results. Imagine your Roomba getting stuck under a table, spinning its wheels endlessly without making any progress. Now magnify that 1,000-fold and you have an idea of what can go wrong with unconstrained AI coding agents. MicroAgent takes a different approach by using unit tests as a guidance mechanism. Provides the AI with a clear definition of success, and the agent iterates on the code until all tests pass. Oh, let me double check my audio quality, because I realize I'm not using my mic that I used last stream. Yo, test. Oh, let me double check my audio. It's okay. It's not as good as it could be, but it's fine. At BuilderIO, they've been using MicroAgent extensively to generate complex code without having to spend time to figure it all out. They used it to generate an ASCII file tree, and they use it to parsing code blocks from Markdown. Pretty cool. And they can iterate it with their Visual Copilot. Okay, so this is what I was interested in. Visual Copilot is their tool that can take Figma design and convert it into production-ready code. Now, how do they use that with MicroAgent? They're building an integration between MicroAgent and Visual Copilot so you can get the best of both worlds. Auto-generated test-driven code combined with pixel-perfect code. That's really exciting. So I guess Visual Copilot itself has something to kind of check the pixel perfection of code versus design. But I guess it's not out yet because they say soon. Visual Copilot plus micro agent will enable you to turn your whole ideas end to end to working applications. Because at the moment, I think Visual Copilot doesn't do functional code, it just does the design. And micro agent's kind of on the opposite side. It doesn't really do design, it just does functional code. So if they're able to combine them, we'll get a really powerful, reliable kind of end-to-end full stack, well, functional and visually accurate software. Really easy to get started. npm install, configure OpenAI key, and just run microagent to start a new coding task. I'm not sure if it can extend code that already exists. They haven't really answered that fully. They do a comparison of a landscape. It doesn't aim to replace inline completion, conversational agents, or design tools. It focuses on specific use case of generating complete functions. Okay, so it looks like it's good at making like independent complete functions, if I'm not mistaken. Not really for kind of extending existing code, maybe. When you need a non-trivial piece of logic and want to make sure that it works, that's where microagent shines. Now, I'm not sure. We'll find out whether it has to be an independent function or you can make a function that still interacts with the rest of your code base. I'd assume so. It'd be pretty limited if you couldn't. Looking ahead, we believe agents will play an increasingly important part in software development. However, the current trend of building general purpose agents are too unreliable. Microagent approach points to a different future where focused specialized agents work in concert with developers to tackle specific programming tasks with high reliability. In the future, we think agents should be deeply integrated into our workflows, right within our IDEs. Yeah. Okay. All right, let's check out the Git repository and see if we can do this. I'll read the chat while we have a break here. Yo, Fuad, what's up? Ever thought about automating YouTube vids? I've thought about it, but I think just for the type of content I'm making currently, it's better suited for me to kind of manually do this. Yeah. Thanks, Lokesh. Quite nice. Is it free? Yeah, it's free and open source. But it you need an OpenAI API key. Generate code for creating a browser extension to my Google Calendar. I really doubt it'll be able to do this because this requires like clicking and stuff, right? Oh, maybe. I don't know. That seems like quite complex. Yeah, exactly what Flashwebby said. What has Harry written? Micro appendage. Use a Samsung phone as a second monitor to read chat. I could for just one of these, but I couldn't really combine TikTok and everything else like I do here. I look like a more handsome version of Matzo. I don't know what that is. Let's have a look. But yeah, I know I'm pretty easily able to read chat like this. It's fine. This guy? Thanks. I appreciate that. All right. Let's have a look at their GitHub micro agent. API key. Hopefully I can just read the API key from my environment variables. Oh, they do have visual matching. What is this? Wow, it's iterating on UI somehow. I don't know how. Did I explain that? MicroAgent can help you match a design. To do this, you need to provide a design and a local URL for your rendered code. For instance, MicroAgent code dash dash visual about. But what does it reference? MicroAgent will generate code until the rendered output matches a screenshot file that you place next to the code you're editing. In this case, it would be about page.png. Wow. That's actually really cool. I kind of want to try this visual matching. I feel like I don't know how easy it'll be. I kind of need a visual design. By default, MicroAgent only does max 10 runs. Oh, damn. Curious how we could test this or what to test this on. Like, what was that site? OpenUI. Do you guys remember that? Is it this? No. I think it's this. OpenUI.fly.dev. Okay, so this is a website, OpenUI.fly.dev. You can drag a screenshot in, and it will create code to kind of match that screenshot. So I like to do like, I don't know, Twitter feed, just like a random image of Twitter feed mobile. Twitter, or maybe even Instagram. Because these agents and these tools, like they never get them 100% right the first go. Okay, let's have a look at this. Could we get this image? And then, all right, let's take this for example. I think I can screenshot this and upload it to OpenUI. Turn on my AC. Can you hear it? Okay. And generate. Let's see if we can generate this. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Okay, good. You can't hear that. It's actually a lot better than I expected. And they give you the code as well. Looks like you can either get HTML or JSX. For some reason, there's object. What if I press download? You get a JS file. For this to work with MicroAgent, I think we need to have it be able to be hosted, because it constantly checks a URL and oh, it might, yeah. And if it's not hosted on the URL, if it makes a change, it won't change. You know what I'm trying to say? Oh. Oh no. Is this like ChatGPT for a front end? Yeah, it is. It is free as well, I think. I don't know. I haven't paid yet. You might have to put in your API key. I don't know. Might not. I can't remember. It's not the first time I'm using this, but yeah, check it out. OpenUI.fly.dev. Seems pretty good. There's also V0. .dev by Vercel. This one's more for individual components, but yeah, you can write a prompt or upload an image, it seems, and it'll generate code for components. Jonathan's looking for an AI dev. I should get into computer science. You think I should get into computer science and not be scared of AI? Yes, definitely. I think it's a great time to get in at the moment. And by the time AI takes over computer science, it would have taken over like everything else. I can't scroll up here in this chat, so I'm gonna have to scroll up here to see what you guys have said. Make a website. Yeah. Make sure you are all lubed up. Yeah, I feel like the API calls for micro agent will be pricey because it keeps calling them on iteration, even though they said the max is 10. Leaderboard for accessing AI code assistance dedicated to coding LLMs. Yeah, there's a few. Let me show you. So I made my own. If you go to techfriend.net, I have this coding AI tools, which I have tested. And I think Cursor and Aider are the best. There's a bunch of other ones. Like GitHub Copilot's really good too, but I haven't really properly tested that one, but I know it's really good. And then yeah, there's the Aider LLM leaderboard. So that kind of compares it kind of benchmarks the actual models and how they work with Aider. And really recently, DeepSeek Coder v2 took top spot. But they have to use the whole edit format, so it's not going to be good with like large files. Typically, GPT-4o is the best in general. And then another website that has a leaderboard for coding LLMs is the Eval Plus leaderboard. And yeah, typically GPT-4 Turbo is the best. And this one actually rates DeepSeek Coder second, interestingly, compared to DeepSeek, compared to GPT-4. But yeah, still very close. And yeah, I hope that answers your question. Give the link of this, which one? Open Web UI. Just search Open UI, and it's like the third one. It has like fly or something. I only code in Python using the BIDE Thonny. The hell is that? uh, Screenshot the code. It's this Lokesh. It's openui.fly.dev. I'll link it for you. .fly.dev. There. Can I unsub from ChatGPT for Python yet? Yeah, you can. If you want. 4.0 sucks in your experience? I think 4.0 is kind of the best. Opus might be second best, but that's just as expensive. But deepseek.com, you can try that out for free if you just wanted to generate code, if you sign up. And that's supposedly better than Opus and almost as good as GPT-4. What I think about MindsDB, can't remember. I think I've looked at this before. I've never really used it. Yeah, no, I've never used this. I don't know. I don't think anything. Yeah, okay. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna try maybe kind of want to maybe extend my website here. The thing is like micro agent, I think it needs to like what kind of tests can it run? I don't know, let's just install it first. We'll see what happens. Not the iTerm here. I've kind of like already forgotten how to create a VM. Is that embarrassing? Um, Python. I think we can just go Control R VM. Python dash mv and micro agent. Oh wait, and then and then it creates a folder. And then we go source bin activate. Yeah, we can pip install. Oh, it's an npm package. Why am I even bothering with VM? Oops. It's an npm package. That's interesting. Okay, whatever. We'll install it globally. For some reason, I thought it was a Python package. It's npm. And you just run micro agent. I don't know. Let's try it on. Do I have my website here? I don't have my website. What I have? Oh no, I do have my website. Okay, let's run this. Might need to pull it as well. Mhm. Um, okay. Now, I don't know what to do here. Let's hold on. I have an idea. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this and then make some change in. Actually, it'd probably be like, no. We'll go open up Photoshop. We'll make some change and we'll see if micro agent can kind of do something with that. Okay. Let's maybe the font. Let's see if we can change, like add a gradient to this to this header, right? So if I select it, actually, we'll just remove it like this. And then I'm gonna add a new header called Tech Brands website. Could we add gradients to this? Excuse me. Doesn't look like it yet. Whatever. We'll make it green and really big. Okay. This is kind of basic, but you get the idea. We've kind of changed the header to be big and green and says Take Friends website. Gonna export this as a PNG. Um, this aircon is so dusty. Png. It's like my lungs are filling with dust. Um, okay. And now they said you go micro agent page.tsx dash dash visual and then the page. And it also looks for a PNG in that same folder. Okay, so where did we save that? I think I put it here. Okay. Let me find different website. I think it's src pages index. It's probably this. Next up PNG. Okay. So I've put the screenshot in the same folder that I think the code is. I'm just gonna double check that that is true by going less src pages index.jsx tech friend. Yeah, okay, so this is definitely where it is. Now we can go micro agent src pages index JSX dash visual local host 1234. Yeah, okay. And then we also have index PNG there. All right, I don't know if this will work. Let's see. Micro agent not found. Did it install? It did install. Let's see. Micro agent not found. Micro dash agent? It is micro dash agent. Micro dash agent. All right. What's your OpenAI key? All right. We're gonna take a little break while I sort my OpenAI key. I'll read chat before I do that. Yo, Kez, what's up? Mr. T, what's up? Axel built a flashback memories using ChatGPT and no code. Nice. We've been working on a scraper for Woolies. Oh, someone else is doing that in our chat. Yeah, in Discord, someone was doing like that exact thing, but Coles and Woolies, and compares Coles and Woolies. Kimbo, what's up? Alright, what about the other chat? I have to read it here. I've installed so much random shit via pip, yeah. That's why you should use a manager to manage that shit. Like VN. Grok endpoint. I think we have to use OpenAI. Have I messed around with Nemotron? No, I have not. Is it good? I haven't even heard of that one. Navigation on Max looks as torturous as it's true. It's alright. It's alright. Alright. Let me just sort out my API key. We'll be back in a sec. Okay, does this still show my screen? It does. What if I do this? Yeah, alright. It takes so long to generate its keys, I don't know why. Give me a few minutes. Bro, this takes so long. Why? I bet I could find another OpenAI key. Hold on. Where could I find? Check friend is testing coding 9. Check friend is testing the best AI. Is it Github, Copilot, or man type?
Should you pay for cursor to spend that? Should the assistant be in VS Code? Or should it live in the terminal and generate code? Check friend is testing coding guy. Check friend is testing the best AI. Is it Github,
Nice.
Copilot, or Mentat?
Alright, I think I
Should
found
you
one.
pay for cursor to spend that?
Let's see.
Check friend is testing coding guy. Check friend is testing the best AI. Is it Github, Copilot, or Mentat? Should you pay for cursor to spend that?
Okay. Hold on. How much longer am I in Thailand for? I'm not sure. Haven't booked. You can still hear me, that's fine. Nemotron. Oh, that's the one by Nvidia. Yeah, I have heard of that. But yeah, like, I don't know. It's not as good as GPT-4, so I don't really have too much use for trying it. Yo, hey, come kitty. You have to look around compare code. Okay. Okay, so I've put in an API key. I'm not sure if this one is valid. I just found an old one on my found an old one from one of my other projects, so hopefully it works. I've put this now. How I've done the visual thing, but it's still asking me for what function I want, which isn't really what I expected because I did the visual. Not really. Maybe it doesn't work, or maybe we need to npm install from the latest like not the published version. Let's see if I search for visual. Oh, I'm just gonna say make UI match screenshot at index.png. Okay, that code didn't work, man. All right, let me try another one. All right, let's see. Oh, this is the wrong. Make UI match screenshot. Oh, that one's broken too. Yeah. All right, hold up. Bro. Oh man, hate, I hate OpenAI sometimes. I love it some other times. Just generating a new secret key takes like 4 business days. Why? Why is this? Look at this bullshit, man. It's been like this for like 5 minutes. So stupid. Maybe I gotta like delete half of these other ones. Just hearts, bro. Just hearts. Just fucking hearts. Yes, okay. I tried it like 17 times and it eventually worked. Except you again. Okay, surely this time it'll work. Can you do a series on pip management? I briefly touched it, but pretty much just search venv. I think that's the go-to. Woolies is like an Australian grocery shop. It's like kind of Walmart, I guess. It actually beats 4.0 in some benchmarks. Oh, okay. I have a feeling those benchmarks are rigged. Yeah. I kind of trust the community to like have a consensus on whether something's better, because we do hear benchmarks get beaten all the time, but till like everyone on Twitter is like, okay, this is definitely better than GPT-4. Not sure. I'll believe it. Yo, calm introvert. Good to see you again. Okay, let's try. Let's try this. Oh shit, how do I do this without? Oh, okay. Hopefully no one saw that. Make UI match screenshot. I don't even know if this will work. I don't think it will. Oh shit, it's doing stuff. Um, let's see. If I put this here and Chrome kind of here. All right. How does the generated test look? No. No. Wait. No. The visual looks like the visual mode doesn't work. Um, wait. How do I install npm package from the latest commit on GitHub and not the release on npm? Is this possible? Git like this. All right, let's do npm uninstall micro agent. Because I have a feeling this visual mode, visual matching, isn't on the latest release of npm, hopefully, is the reason why it's not working for me. So if we uninstall it, and we go npm install -g git plus, and then the git repository. Hopefully this will give us the latest version. Because when you do it from just the name, it's the latest release on the npm repository, which might not be as up to date as the actual source code on GitHub. So that's what we're hoping for. Let's see if that actually works. Looks like it's thinking a lot. They should have AI fix the keygen, yes. I want to see if AI can make a circle at the top. I just leaked my API key. Where, man, again? I'll just revoke it, it's fine. I only have like $10 of credits. Okay, that didn't even work because I don't know. Directory is not empty. Hmm? Rename NVM versions, node modules to that. Wait, what? I have no idea. Let's see what ChatGPT thinks. Maybe I should have done something more simple. I really wanted to test the visual mode. All right, cache clean, force, remove these old things. Now install. I don't think it should be thinking this long. Ooh, no, same thing. Command failed husky install. I think that's different. That is different. What do you think about this? Husky. Okay. Install husky. Or we can install it by cloning and installing. That is another way. Maybe we should have done that. Bad, bro. Fuck it, let's just um the thing is like we need to think of something that's testable. I could say set that API key. I know I've leaked my key, it's fine. I'll revoke it later. There I go, leaking it again. Let's say let's add a hover effect. That's the thing, like everything visual, it's like can't really write tests for. I feel like it's really good for terminal level stuff. This sucks. Guys, what do you think? How should I test this? Am I doing Gemini code? No, I'm testing micro agent. There's a thing. Kez, okay, Kez, I'll link you with the guy on Discord. Why do I not have Discord open? Rahan, what's up? Am I still doing the Clear Clage project? It's like kind of up in the air. I haven't touched it in a little while, but yes. I am. Yes. Add a hover and glow effect when we hover. That's what I was thinking of as well. But see, this is. Can they even test this with? Like, how's it gonna write tests for this? You know what I mean? Okay, so Kez, this 54 guy. This is the guy. Both work on Woolies, calls, API stuff. Okay, there you go. That's the intro. Okay. Fuck it, whatever. Let's just try it. Yeah, we'll just try what Flashbaby said. Oh, I got housekeeping here, I think. I was wrong. Um, fuck, man, what was the command? This is so messy now. Okay. File to test. Oh no, that's if we already have a test. What if we don't have a test? Okay, if we don't have a test, I think we can just run it like micro agent. But will that pick up the file? I don't know. It's saying a function that changed. I'm just gonna try something. I don't think this will work. Like if I say change the title color on the React site in this repository to red. Like, does it know? Okay, so it does know the file. Okay, that's really good. It even like suggested the file and I gave it a tab completion. Now it's writing the test, so it's using Jest to write the test, which is really good. Describing index page, title has red color, so renders the index. It gets the element heading, and does the heading have style red? Is this okay? Looks good actually. So this could actually work. That's really good. I'll bring this up so we can see it maybe editing live. Here we go. This is what it looks like before. It generated the test. What command should I run? npx vtest run the test. Okay, that looks good as well. Let's see if this works. Ooh, it's made it have a black background. Oh no, that's just me. Oh no. Yeah, no, that was just me highlighting it. All right, let's see how it goes. It's running the test. Test failed, so now it's generating code. Cool. This will probably work. I mean, this is a very simple example, but the fact that it runs tests means that it's more reliable and confident that the code it ran worked. Okay, so it did change the title to red, but it also changed the text. I don't know, does this test cover for that? It's pretty funny actually. Okay, it failed again. Does it say why it failed? Failed to load URL. Oh, it's not even able to load the file. That's not good. So, now it's installing the packages and still writing code. Okay, your test is failing with the same error, so it just gave up, which is good, I guess. It's better than it, getting the same error and going in loops. So it looks like it failed to load the URL testing library-react. But I think maybe we can just install it like this. And it installed that. Can we go git reset src? All right, whatever. Let's just try it again. We'll just say make it green. Change the title text in this website to be green and read Tech Friends website. Yep, it suggested the right page and maybe the right command to run a test. Seems like it didn't write the test this time though. But it straight away ran it. We still have the same error. Oh no, just done. That's different. Yes, we had. I'm gonna have to stop it. We probably have to manually. Maybe I could just include this whole thing. So this whole thing. Nope. Just done. It's a bit annoying. I'd hope it's kind of like implying that I'd already have these testing suite. Change the title of this website to be green and read TechFriend's site website. What file? No, should be index.jsx. I'm gonna call this index2.test just so it writes a new file because we already have one that exists. Looks like okay, so this time we didn't get the errors. What the hell happened to my code though? It's still using the old tests as well. Hmm. I don't know. I don't know if this is user error or the tool doesn't work nicely with my code. It's a cool idea though, but I don't know. I don't think it's very nice to play with. Do I have a company? No. What am I doing? I was testing this thing, micro agent. It writes tests for you and changes your code until the test pass. But I don't know, it doesn't work very nice from my testing. I could be testing it poorly though. Could be my fault. A lot of the time, it is. Did I took mod or YouTube? Oh yeah, sorry, Flash. I took the mod off. The best part of using LLM or something is the writing animation. Yeah, I do like the writing animation of an LLM. Have I tried Llama? Yes. I have lots of videos on it. This micro didn't work for you either, kept crashing. Okay, cool. Not just me. But yeah, is what it is. I love the idea, and BuilderIO makes great stuff. Like their visual Copilot is really cool. So yeah, shout out to BuilderIO. Unfortunately, this micro agent didn't work too well for me, and the visual thing didn't seem to work at all. Could have been my issue. But yeah, I don't know. What did you guys think? And we made an hour. Yay! Let's see. Do I have any other quick wins we can cover this stream? There's MachineNet. What was this? AI agent for full stack devs. Oh, this is kind of like Devon. Let's have an SW agent for an embedded terminal. That seems pretty cool. I think I briefly came over this yesterday. Doesn't look like it's open source though, which is a bit sad. Whoa, what happened to my screen? Oh, sorry guys. That shit. Okay, it's better. It's free with Flash, okay. But that's not very performant. I was gonna look at this. Whoops. Brutal Strike made a pull request from my G Suite agent. So I can't remember how long ago was this. Let's have a look. About it was in the Pythagora stream. Yeah, 7 days ago. I tried to use Pythagora to make the kind of bare bones boilerplate for this app, G Suite agent, which I had written the whole requirements for the architecture here. It's quite long-ish relatively to kind of the prompts I normally write. And we set it through Pythagora. Pythagora took like 2 hours to kind of make a boilerplate that has missing some stuff, which wasn't great. And then Brutal Strike kind of gave the same prompt to GitHub Copilot Workspace, and Cursor, and Workspace actually did a really good job of creating the whole boilerplate architecture. And you can kind of like click on it to see the preview. Unfortunately, I'm still on the wait list for Git Copilot Workspace, so I can't test it myself, but it seems really promising. Like they made a whole plan, they were able to get a specification of what I wanted, made a whole plan and ticked off every single kind of thing. Front end, back end, server, database, infrastructure as code, everything was kind of done. And on the surface, it looks good. Obviously, there's probably a lot of code that doesn't work, a lot of bugs, as we just kind of discussed in the start of this stream with a lot of these coding agents. They produce code that looks good, but if they don't actually test them, they probably got a lot of bugs, which is fine because this still, even just having the bare bones boilerplate is what I expected. Is it's a lot. I think it'll still save me a lot of time. Theoretically, it could not. Depends how many and how big the bugs are. But maybe like using a tool like this in conjunction with something like micro agent could be really good. Yeah, I probably won't go into testing it, but yeah, I had a look over the code. The one that I was most interested in is the Terraform code, because this actually defines the kind of infrastructure as code for the backend. And we can see it define the DynamoDB table, which Pythagora did. But what Pythagora didn't do is describe the Lambda functions in Terraform, which looks like which looks like GitHub CoSpaces did. Although I am noticing something here. Is here they say the Lambda here, I don't know, is in runtime Python, but also if you look at the API, it's actually JavaScript. So that could definitely be an issue. I don't know. I'm not too sure because they also have other. Oh no, that's the only Lambda one. So that could definitely be an issue, having a runtime of Python but code in JavaScript. That's not going to work. They also don't kind of handler main. Where would that be? Yeah, it's not very obvious either. So I'm not sure. Could be like just boilerplate code that doesn't work at all. But still pretty cool. I think especially having it in like workspaces, so you don't even need to be on like an editor, is a cool way of interacting with code. But, I mean, it sounds all well and good in theory, but in practice, it's probably not very reliable. Are you planning to do an event like the Mozilla one in the future? It's not scheduled, but yeah, I'm definitely open to something like that. Some recap? Yes, actually, yeah, good idea. We'll do a Discord recap. What's my top 2 or 3 in order of frameworks? Frameworks for what? Oh yeah, the Open Interpreter update. Yes, they released Local 3. We kind of, I went over that before. It was actually it was Local V2. I guess maybe it's different. I went over that last week, but that was Local 2. Was that 2 or 3? Hold on. Because I do call it 3 now. Here. Yeah, Local V2. I guess it's V3. Let's have a look at this. Yeah, Local 2. Okay. But yeah, I guess it's Local 3 now? Ooh. Local 3. Okay. Guess that is different. But this all looks the same. Local Explorer, yeah, we've covered that. iModel, okay. Introduces a free language model endpoint serving Llama 3 70B. This endpoint uses a setup-free experience while contributing to the training of a small... Oh, sweet. We'll remove personally identifiable information. Okay, sweet. So if you use the iModel, it's a free endpoint with Llama 3 70B, and your data goes towards training an open source model for the purpose of local open interpreter stuff. Llama works really well with Open Interpreter, and then they have all these specific profiles which are optimal for things like Quen, Llama 3, or CodeStroll. Local vision. Images sent to local models are rendered as a description of the image generated by Moondream, a tiny vision model. The model also receives an OCR extracted from the image. So yeah, I don't think I truly understood this last time, but it seems like maybe they ship Open Interpreter with Moondream, and they use that to kind of get an understanding of an image as along with OCR and pass all that text description and understanding into whatever local model you're running, if I'm not correct. As well as a OS mode with their open source point model, which they say is a model, but if you look at it, it looks just like more like a script, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, I don't know. Sentence transform. I don't know. I don't really fully understand. Why local? Of course, local, more accessible, less, yeah, belong to the people, exactly. Yeah, okay. I think we'll wrap this up with a Discord recap. That's LLM for coding your website. LLM? I don't know, GPT-4 or DeepSeek 2 seems like the best coding LLM, or Opus. The F means the F. You still have that spreadsheet going? Yeah, yeah. The spreadsheet on the coding tools, techfriend.net, is right here. Check it out. Techfriend.net is the first link. My thought on gptcall.net, page 1. Does that go to page 1? This? Oh, sick. Oh, this looks really good. This looks way better than the old UI. And then we're back to the old UI. No, it looks good. Anyone on TikTok saying anything? Yo, what's the topic? We're just wrapping up now with some Discord. Yo, Eddie, what's up? Discord recap is what we're doing now just to wrap up the stream. But at the start, we tested out this thing called Micro Agent. He says, I built calls and Woolies only works Woolies now. Because it is doing something similar to what I intro. Okay. Where should we start? General chat. So much has happened in general chat. Oh yeah, Brutal Strike found the create code base with AI. That's kind of how they tried to do the G Suite code creation with Cursor. Whereas I thought Cursor removed that function, but it looks like they kind of just hid it in the command palette. Let's just go share links. Oh yeah. I don't know if I told people about this, but I found a open source audio transcription service called Shush, which you can find at shush.rehanv.com. And they use Whisper Free, accelerated by Flash Attention 2 plus Transformers. You can either host it yourself or just try it out locally, um, or try it out on their hosted version for free, which is really cool. You could, yeah, also run it locally, insanely fast Whisper. But yeah, I tried it. It seems really good. I was always looking for like a free kind of Whisper host, and yeah, I found one, Shush. Yeah, if you guys want to try it out, it's really good. Did I take a screenshot of? Yeah, this is the screenshot I took. They used an NVIDIA A1 OG and completed my, I think it was like an hour long test video or audio, and did it in 70 seconds. And yeah, it can give you a JSON with like the timestamps of when stuff was said. Really useful for like analyzing audio transcripts and stuff. Repo to text. This is a repository I found that can take a whole code repository and turn it into like a text thing that looks like. Can you give an example? Oh yeah, it looks like this thing on the right. So this kind of stuff is really useful for kind of giving context of a repository to an LLM. See at the top you get the whole folder structure, but then it also gives the context of every single file. And just giving that to an LLM can make it have context of your whole repository if it can handle that many tokens. So that's pretty cool. There was a $1 million prize for some AGI benchmark called the ARC prize. Seems a bit over my head, but if you get AI to solve these puzzles, you could win $1 million. Yeah. What else? Micro agent. That's what we just looked at. Okay, I think there was some stuff in suggestions as well. Chinese factory that makes humanoid robots. Meta research. I don't know. I haven't looked at this. Factory AI, automate your software engineering. I don't know. This looked way too complex. AI code reviews, project description. Yeah. When they say request a demo or contact sales, I'm like, bro, don't waste my time. Let me try it. More jailbreak prompts. Yeah. And machine it is what I have in the queue. Okay. Yeah, it pretty much wraps it up, guys. Any more questions? Arc prize? Has anyone won? I don't think so. I think it's really hard. Arc prize. General intelligence is the ability to effectively acquire new skills. So they've designed some test to kind of, I don't know, test stuff. Is it just 6 questions? 6 puzzles? I don't know what kind of like input output they're expecting, like how you're meant to submit your solution. Let's see. Wrong. I don't know, but seems pretty intense. $1 million prize. If you're smart enough to understand what's going on. I didn't give it like a true shot because I didn't really understand it, but yeah. All right, guys. I should try to win that prize on stream. Yeah, I don't even know. Yeah. Thanks for watching, everyone, and we'll see you next stream. Don't know when that will be, but we'll figure it out. Stay safe, and we'll see you later. Oh, Sasuke says Arc puzzle resolution human score is between 70 to 85%. but the best AI is only 40%. Okay. Looks like Saskia knows a bit more than I do on what that arc thing even is. So yeah, peace.